Hello everyone. Today we're in Murrindindi, in my backyard. My property literally backs onto this one. So what it is, it's Wilhelmina Falls. We're going to do the walk up to Wilhelmina Falls, then we're going to do the Boroondara track, and then along the river we're going to walk. So it should be about 15 to 20 kilometers. So yeah, you will have the waterfalls, the river, the views from the mountain peak. So I hope you're all well and happy hiking. So yeah, on the way to this walk, there's lots of little campsites. So these ones you can't bring your car into, you have to walk. So you have to carry all your gear across the bridge, across the river. And yeah, these are like probably just more for the hikers and the people that really don't have a car set up with an annex and stuff. But they're on the other side, which is really quite popular. You've got a couple kilometers worth of camping grounds where you can take your car. And there's fire pits in the ground, as you can see. There's toilet amenities. There's all that kind of exciting stuff. All right, I think you can hear the waterfall in the distance. If not, that's okay. But we're at the junction now to go uphill. All right, the other junction is the water gauge camp. So as I mentioned, all the campsites. So definitely go left when you get to this junction. And let's do the little steady hill climb to the bottom of this waterfall. So it took about 20 minutes and you can hear the waterfall in the background. So it's definitely a grade 3 or grade 4 hike. It's really quite rocky and narrow. Let's check out that waterfall. The great thing about that waterfall is you can get to the base of it and you can get there in summer and just lay and relax. It's really beautiful. So now we've got a massive, well, it's an actual stair climb. So we're going to go to the top of the waterfall now. That's one of the luxuries, and we'll have views of the whole Toolangi State Forest and Murrindindi Forest. And yeah, you'll see the waterfall from the top. So let's get slogging away. So we're still walking along the waterfall. This is the views. And this one massive rock here, it goes down at least 70 to 60 meters, and it's at least 50 meters wide. This makes up the waterfall. So it's one piece. Here's the trail. It loops around down there, and there's waterfall, and you can see the rock continues as one massive piece and connects with the waterfall. Spectacular. made it to the top of the waterfall. It only took about 20 minutes. Check this one out. Oh, so it's incredibly lucky that you can actually get to the top of that waterfall, and you can just sit there. There's nice little rock pools as well. They're about knee deep. One is about hip deep, and in summer, it makes for really good bathing, or it's just relaxing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to continue on the Boroondara track, and we're going to go along the mountain ridge, so there should be some good views. Wow, look at this massive tree that's been burnt out from Black Saturday. Absolutely mammoth. So I've done this hike about a dozen times now, just because it is on the back of my property. So the way I went is the much easier way. If you went the other way, it is a circuit walk. You've probably got a good 1 hour of just climbing up hills. It's really quite steep. I'm not unsure of the gradient, but it's going to be a long time, a good long walk. So you can see I'm just doing a decline now, and it's been going for about 20 minutes. So it depends what you're interested in, whether you want to see the waterfalls straight away, which most people do, and then do the rock climbs and the stairs, which only last about 40 minutes from when you park your car. Or if you do it this way, you're looking at a good hour and a half through the bush first, which is also beautiful. So before you choose to do a circuit walk, often look at the gradients, the hill climbs, and what type of terrain you'll be going through, to see if you want to do it at the start or at the end, for when you have more energy and what you're physically prepared for. And please know your grade levels, hiking grade levels of 1 to 5, and also the pace per hour that you can walk. On average, you walk 4 to 5 kilometers an hour, and uphill or downhill, it's normally 1 to 2 to 3 kilometers an hour. So just some useful information, but let's get back on the trail, or back down this hill. Alright, so we've descended down the mountain, and you can see that that was the Boroondara track that we've just come from. So here's a nice little car park that you can, if you wanted to start the walk here, as I mentioned. And there's the track that we're going to go down now. So that's just the Murrindindi River Trail, and we'll check that one out. So I've just crossed that suspension bridge. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to not walk on the Murrindindi River Walk. I'm going to walk through these campsites and just show you a few of them and what they're like, just so you know what the amenities are when you do want to come to Murrindindi. So as you can see in the background here, we do have a little picnic shelter, and in the background there is a fireplace, and all the fireplaces here are inbuilt into the campsites. There are ones that are out of the ground like that with the stand on them, so you can stand with a grill, or there are ones that are dug into the ground like a fire pit, so just like the one up there. But I'll walk through this campsite area, and it goes for actually a couple kilometers, so there are different types. So this is the one that can have a grill, cook out of the ground, and this would be your campsite here, and you'd have a table and chairs, and you can put the tent there, and that's a spot to come and park your car. And not too far away are toilet facilities. So there are toilet facilities. They're drop toilets. There's no running water here apart from the river, so you will have to filter your water yourself. So there goes a wallaby in the background. Hello, little wallaby. And you can see that this is another campsite. So this has got a fire pit. So there's no grill like with this one. And this is where you'd pitch the tent, site 45, and you could park the car just in there too. And there's the wallaby in the distance, skipping off. And the roads are really quite in good condition as well. So any car can get here, whether it's a hatchback or whatever. And here are the quick rules of the campsite. So I won't read that all out, but you can pause it or screenshot it if you like. So here we have a campsite that you can see, and here's the river. So it's so nice and close, this one. So you can just walk down, collect some water, go for a swim in summer. Really great location. Oh, it's an absolute beautiful walk just along the river the whole way. It's so gorgeous. It's just, and it's so deep at the moment too. It's just flowing really well. Yeah, it's really nice. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's simply to inspire and educate. You see just here we've got another one with a fire pit, but these ones are starting to get a lot more grass on them. So, you know, you don't have to worry about putting down a ground sheet underneath your tent, or just worry about sleeping on rocks and gravel. So this area, it's more on the northern section of the Murrindindi campsite, is all the grassy sites. The more southerly section I would recommend for caravans and for four-wheel drives, those with the, you know, rooftop tent on the top or anything like that. But yeah, we're almost at the end of the hike now, so we'll show you a couple more shots of the river and then we almost might be done. Oh, so the hike's finished. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, that really means a lot. You're awesome. We're going to go on another big hike this week, and I'm not going to tell you where, but it's going to be just as big and just as glorious. So happy hiking. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. All the best.